another edition of Living in Shelby Township. My name is Kelly Kasuda, and we're here right now with Katie Esther, the Public Library Director. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming, Kelly. We're so excited to have you in the library.
And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know it was open because it's summer and kids are supposed to be out and swimming and having fun. But you always talk about how it's very important to still read over the summer. And why is that?
Well, can you believe summer is the busiest time of year in the library?
No.
I know. You think like, but people have so much better things to do. No, it's really busy in here over the summer. And one of the reasons, really, summer reading program, and we do a summer reading program every summer. And it's for kids, it's for teens, it's for adults, it's for babies. Everybody is included. And our focus is two-pronged. First of all, we really want to encourage people to read. And why do we encourage people to read? Well, especially for kids, we hear over the summer from teachers all the time, oh, there's such a slide over the summer. It's the summer slide. And kids come back in September and they've completely forgotten everything they learned over this previous school year. And they have not engaged their brains all summer. Mm-hmm. They have engaged their bodies like crazy. They're out swimming and they went to camp and they played soccer and they're outside in the sun too. Absolutely, and it needs to be exercised just like your body. Mm-hmm. So for kids, it really helps kids. It improves just 20 minutes a day. Just pick it and let your kids read anything. Sometimes parents are focused on Lexile or reading levels. Let kids read what they enjoy reading. Mm-hmm. And just 20 minutes a day, there are so many benefits. We see, experts tell us that it improves your memory, kids' memory and their focus. Mm-hmm. It improves their writing ability and it improves their vocabulary. You know, usually kids in elementary school, they learn about 8 new words a day, which is about 3,000 over a year. But if your kids spend just 20 minutes a day reading, they're exposed to 1 million words over the course of a year.
And 20 minutes a day means you can get through all of the Harry Potter series in one summer.
Of course,
which isn't bad.
You could binge read Harry Potter all summer. So we really, for these reasons, we really encourage kids to read over the summer. But reading isn't just for kids. For some of the same reasons, we really encourage it for adults too.
Oh, okay. I have not read in a really long time.
Oh,
so
I'm going to get you back into reading.
Hard novels. I haven't read one in a really long time.
Okay, well, here's a reason for you to read, Kelly. Okay. You have a really stressful, high-paced job. Yes. Okay, we were talking about that earlier. And one of the ways that reading really helps adults is that focusing on a story or a novel and getting your brain really engrossed in that adventure, it means your brain can't focus on things like, when is my next deadline at work? And did I take the garbage out? And we have nothing to eat for dinner. It can't focus on the anxiety and worry of everyday life. And so your blood pressure comes down and your heart rate slows and your brain is allowed to just rest. And we see a lot of health benefits from that. Plus, reading keeps your mind elastic. It keeps your brain engaged. And there are lots of benefits for adults as we age for that. It helps you keep your memories sharp and your concentration and your focus. So there are lots of good reasons to read over the summer. And our summer reading program is designed to track your reading over the summer so you can make a conscious decision to read and a conscious decision to track it. And then as an added bonus, we give you prizes throughout the summer.
For prizes. Prizes are great.
Yeah, so come grab your reading log at the library. Kids can sign up anytime after June 16th. And actually, adults can pick up a reading log starting this Monday, the 10th.
Wait, can you give us a hint as to what the prizes are? At least just one. Just one.
I'll tell you, the adults one is really easy. We have a fabulous tote bag that is navy with our logo on it in green. It's beautiful. Everyone is coveting our tote bag. And if you read 5 books in certain categories, and you'll see it on our reading log over the summer, that tote could be yours completely free. If you read 3 more books, an additional 3 more books for adults, you get put into a raffle where we give away great prizes over the summer. Really cool. I think we have an iPad or a Kindle Fire, I think. We have great gift certificates for local
Wow.
restaurants that we give away.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, see? I told you
I
I'd
have
talk
to
you into it.
ask, if you're tracking your reading, and I know
Yes.
this is a question that a lot of adults are going to be asking as well. If you're tracking your reading and you're constantly doing this, do you get better? Because I hear a lot of adults, and I even say to myself, I've gotten to be a bad reader. I'm not as good at it as I used to be when I was a kid. Do you get better?
Oh, sure, absolutely. And sometimes it's just a matter of, one of the first adages that we learn in library school is for every reader, his book, which means, and for every book, his reader. So it means you just haven't found your groove yet. You haven't found that book that's going to grab you. And one of the ways, how are you ever going to find it if you're not practicing?
True.
So
True.
you just start, you get recommendations from your friends, you talk about books with people at work, and you come talk to librarians here at the library. That's what we are trained to do, is talk about books. And we ask you questions and we find out your interests, and you talk about other books that you've read, maybe growing up or in college that you really liked. And then we help personalize recommendations for you.
So we're going to have a conversation after
Okay,
this.
all right. I have a lot of these conversations with community members and even employees in the township. I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. I need a personalized reading list from you.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, and there's not just that going on at the library, there's other things as well.
Of course. So when I said at the beginning that it was a two-pronged focus for the summer, the other prong, it's not just about reading. The other prong is fun. This should be fun. And we want to draw people to the library to show them that we can entertain them and inform them and invite them into their own library. The residents own this library. And we have an amazing array of programs this year. For every age, there's a program this year. And it kicks off on June 16th, which is a Saturday, with a great program called Drums Alive, which is a local group that brings drums and drumsticks and rhythm into a program where kids get up and exercise during the program and use exercise balls and use music to sort of enliven themselves for this program. And that's just the beginning. And then it's every Wednesday throughout the summer, we have really cool free things going on.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's great. We have so much cool stuff, and already people are calling and asking about programs that they've heard are coming, and so we're really excited.
And you know what, that's perfect, because we always say, like, what can we do this summer?
Right.
What's something more to do? And then when it rains, what do?
Right.
Besides stay inside? Come to the library.
So, and parents are always looking for something free, educational, that they know is going to be appropriate for their kid. Especially teens. It seems like there's this little niche of nothing to do for teens.
Yeah, or they say,
Right.
there's nothing
I'm
to do.
so bored.
So
There's
bored.
nothing to do. So we have such cool things. We have an anime night for teens, an after-hours program that our teen volunteers help plan. We have an I Love the 2000s throwback night for teens where it's trivia and all sorts of, like, I remember the 2000s.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago, but yay! I love that.
Exactly.
Well, and did you hear the key word there? Free.
Free. Everything's free.
Everything's free. That's so fun.
Yes.
Now, where can people go to find out these events that are going on?
So you can stop by the library. Of course, we'd love to have you. There's all sorts of flyers that you can pin to your refrigerator, and so you have a list of everything that's going on. But also follow us on Facebook, because we create events on Facebook for all of these, and you can choose to be interested in those events, and then Facebook lets you know, like, oh, this is coming up. You got 2 more days. Also, check our website. We have a running calendar of everything that's going on at the library. Or just call us and say, what do you guys got going on this weekend or this coming up week? And we'll let you know everything that's going on at the library.
Yeah, there's a great staff here. They're all friendly. They're all so nice. So just come on in. It's a really great time.
Yeah, it's the most fun time in the library. So yeah, it's just like it's a big party all summer long. So
thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you this summer in the library.
See you this summer.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's That's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
You slip a book into the drop box and it's gone. Have you ever wondered what these library drop boxes look like after a whole weekend? Or what it takes to get your books back on the shelves? Our Kyle Warsbach takes us behind the scenes for a sneak peek on what really goes on behind the circulation desk.
I'm here with Erin Lutz, who's a circulation clerk here at the library, and she's going to take us behind the scenes at the circulation desk. So, Erin, start us off. What's a typical day like here at the circulation desk?
Well, we always start actually before the library opens over in our book shop, where we go and we empty out all the overnight books and get them checked in for patrons.
All right. So, go ahead and show us.
Yeah, let's go and see this area.
So this is where all the books come in.
Yep, they slide down there and then they land into this box, which has actually got springs in it. So as it fills up, it goes lower and we don't get an overflow.
All right. So where do you take the books after they're disposed here?
Yeah, so we go and take the books out. We load them on a cart usually in the mornings because we'll have so many of them. And we take them this way over to the check-in and check-out area. So most of the check-in and check-out process happens right here at the desk. We have our computer for checking in and out, and everything gets scanned on one of these RFID scanning pads to make it really fast for us to do what we need to do. So we check it all in, backdating it to the day before so that we know it gets overdue fees. And then after that, we pull up holds on these, which is basically for books going to other libraries or things that our patrons have requested to pick up later in the day. And that also happens on these computers. We pull up the list and then we go shelve them.
And I see a bunch of books over here. What happens to all these books?
So once a book has been officially checked in, we sort them on these carts depending on where they're going. So for instance, this cart is all going to go to nonfiction section. We would go, load it up, put it all in order, and then we would go over to the shelves and we would shelve it.
So Erin, now that we know more about the job, tell us a little bit more about what the job's actually like. The library seems like a very chill and relaxed place to work. Is there any real stressful moments here?
Mostly during summer reading. It's really hectic because we have so many people coming in and out. We can have up to 1,000 people if it's a program day, so it's pretty crazy and busy. It's a lot of fun and high energy, but it's a lot of managing multiple things at the same time, which can be tricky.
What are some of the biggest challenges about this job?
Definitely trying to juggle a couple things at the same time. You might be trying to answer the phone while you're still helping check out a person, and just figuring out how to manage the crowds, I think, would be the trickiest thing.
And tell us about your favorite part of the job.
Oh, it's definitely the people. The community that comes in here is just so friendly and wonderful to talk to. They'll come in and they're like, so excited to tell you about their dinosaur book that they want to check out if it's a little kid, or maybe it's someone telling you about their favorite author. It's just really great to get their enthusiasm and see that it kind of matches our own level here that we work, how much we love the library, that they love it too.
All right, well, this was Erin Lutz from the circulation desk at the library. Erin, thank you so much for joining us today. All right, I'm Kyle Warsbach with Shelby Township Living. Back to you, Kelly.
It's a trend that's coming back around, getting together with your friends, discussing your latest read, and if you're looking for a book club, just come to the Shelby Township Library. Our April Morton shows us how you can indulge on your inner bookworm.
Are 4 book clubs, including the Evening Book Club. I had the pleasure to sit down at one of their meetings as they discussed this recent book, The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane.
Generation.
But imagine a young girl realizing this is wrong.
The conversation gets interesting as the Tuesday Evening Book Club discusses their latest read. Member Chris Rice says she really enjoyed The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane.
It's about a girl who was adopted out of China and how her birth mother looked for her from China and how she was raised here in the United States.
If you're unable to make the Evening Book Club meetings, there are many more clubs to choose from.
Each of the book clubs meets once a month. We have a mystery book club that meets on the second Saturday of every month in the morning to discuss interesting mysteries with lots of plots and twists and turns. We have an afternoon book club that meets on the third Thursday of every month, an evening book club that meets on the second Tuesday of every month in the evening, of course, at 6:30, and then, of course, the aforementioned Nick's 22nd Street, the Not Your Parents book club.
Elizabeth says members have a voice when it comes to book selection.
Each of the book clubs read different books. Most of the book clubs vote on what they'd like to read for the next year. We have, in December, we come up with a list of about 20 books, and I tell the members what each book is about. We do what's called a book talk, and then they vote for their top 12 choices, so we know what we're reading for the whole next year.
They're wonderful, and the librarians are wonderful here. Everybody that works here is wonderful. I love this library.
At the Shelby Township Library, for a living, I'm April Morton.
What are you doing this summer? Want to go on an adventure? Learn something new? How about change the world? You can with the summer reading program at the Shelby Township Library. There are programs for kids, teens, and adults. You can stick to the classics or try something new. Starting Saturday, June 16th, you can grab a reading log and be entered to win weekly prizes. It all starts with a kickoff event at 1:30 in the Senior Citizens Park, right behind the library. Join us for Drums Alive, a combination of rhythmic movements and drumming with music, exercise balls, and drumsticks. Also, check out events for all ages every Wednesday during the summer, like a magic workshop for teens, or learn from a local rosebud, the child of a real-life Rosie the Riveter. For more information, visit us at the Shelby Township Library Facebook page, or check out our website at www.shelbytwplib.org.
Summer is a great time to hit the pool or go out for a bike ride, but it's also a good time to catch up with a good book. And the library is just about to kick off their summer reading programs. So whether you're a kid or an adult, there's a program for you. Our Stacey Sansatera has more.
The Shelby Township Library is hosting its annual Summer Reading Club, and this year's theme is Libraries Rock. This theme gives opportunities to create full-brain activities through teachable moments. And you don't have to be a little one to join the fun. Teens and adults also have a chance to read and win big prizes. Adult Services Librarian Elizabeth Campion tells us about opportunities for the grown-ups.
Adult Summer Reading Program is something that we started here at the Shelby Township Library last summer. We wanted to get adults reading too. It's such a great time to do that.
And to get the adults reading, the library offers some motivation.
We have a flyer that has about 18 different categories on it. Everything from read a book set during summer or read a biography. A lot of different fun categories that get people reading something new. If they read 5 books from those categories between June 10th and the end of August, they get a really neat free tote bag. If they're just super powerful readers and having a lot of fun with it and they read 3 more books by the end of August, they get entered for big prizes like a Kindle and a lot of gift cards to local Shelby Township restaurants and businesses. It's a really fun way to get everyone in the community participating in summer reading.
But wait, there's more. With the Adult Summer Reading Program come some interesting events.
Every Wednesday, the library gets loud. We have programs in the afternoon for the kids, and we have programs in the evening for adults. They start every Wednesday. Most programs start at 7 p.m. right in the library atrium in the middle of the library. And with those, we have a wide array of things that fit our summer reading theme, which is Libraries Rock. So we're going to have a night where we're going to have a Hamilton sing-along, and we're going to sing select songs from the Broadway hit musical Hamilton soundtrack, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with that. But we're also later in July, we're going to have a night where we do rock painting, which will also fit our theme, and we'll use those rocks. People can either take them home or we can use them to decorate the Shelby Township Library garden. We're going to have a lot of other things like how to save the food that you've grown in your garden, how to save that food for the winter, and we're going to have some authors speaking at the library. All in all, it's going to be a lot of fun here at the Shelby Township Library with all of these great different programs.
And the fun continues for teens too. Jennifer Sonderhaus tells us more.
Summer Reading Challenge, the teens sign up, they have to be a resident. It's for teens going into 5th grade through 12th grade. And they read for 30 minutes at a time and mark off a spot on the reading chart. When they fill out 10 spots, they get a weekly prize and a raffle ticket towards grand prize like an iPad or a Kindle or gift cards to local businesses.
And in addition, the library will rock out some fun activities and events for the teens.
We do have a couple after hours programs for some of the older teens, the kids going into 7th grade to 12th grade. And some of my more dedicated teen volunteers are helping me plan these things. So we have a teen anime night by huge demand. They've wanted to do an anime night for a long time. We're doing that, and we're doing a throwback night to the 2000s with trivia and, you know, crafts and a cosplay contest for the anime night. A lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff that adds up to some amazing energy at the library.
It's crazy. Like we'll have hundreds of people in the library for the magician, and everybody's excited, everybody's having a good time, and I'm sure people can hear us throughout the building.
Traditionally, summer reading programs are designed to encourage elementary-aged children to keep reading during summer vacation. Preventing the summer slide continues to be the main objective of summer reading programs. And no one understands the importance of that more than children's librarian Bethany Boutin.
Oh, it's so important because if they take that whole time off of a couple months, they can backslide, and then they kind of have to catch up again at the beginning of the school year. And if they keep reading all summer long, they can pick whatever they want, and it's fun for them, and it gives them a way to pass the time.
The Shelby Township Library has made keeping up their skills easy and fun.
They do have to be Shelby Township residents. That way they can earn cool weekly prizes for keeping track of their reading and reading activities. And they'll also get some entries into our grand raffle prize for the end of the summer, where they can have a chance to win some big things like a Kindle Fire. And that's just for keeping track of their reading all summer long with a simple sticker sheet or writing down the date that they read books.
In addition to reading books, kids are also invited to join in on some rockin' music-related programs and events.
So we have a lot of music-related programs. We're going to have some concerts. We'll have a steel drums concert, some storytellers that will have musical instruments from around the world, a local organization that collects instruments for charity and gives them to kids that are underprivileged. And they will actually bring a whole selection of instruments so that we can get a chance to play them and learn about different instruments. Maybe one day kids will want to grow up and be a professional drum player or something, and they'll get a chance to play some of those instruments this summer. We always have a fun time at a petting farm program or a magic show, and we'll even have some dinosaur fossils, and we'll explore how the library rocks in that way too.
Keep on rocking.
With so many fun events, we want you to keep your calendars clear on Wednesdays throughout the summer.
So everyone can drop in weekly on Wednesday afternoons at 1:30 throughout the summer for these big programs, either inside the library or outside behind the library. It's just easy to remember, weekly on Wednesday afternoons.
The Shelby Township Library is the place for free family fun this summer.
Come expecting to run into all your neighbors and friends from school, because this is the place to be on a Wednesday afternoon in the summer when you're looking for something to do that's free and fun and open to everyone in the community and family friendly. And it's just, we have a lot of great things planned and surprises in store. And
for more information on the summer reading program, contact the Shelby Township Library at 586-739-7414. For Living, I'm Stacy Sansatera.
Keep on rocking.